Not every truth wants to be revealed. Are you ready to open the file? For decades, UFO sightings were treated as isolated events. One person, one camera, one strange light in the sky. But something has changed. In recent years, reports suggest these objects are no longer appearing alone. They are appearing together, across different countries, across different continents, sometimes within the same night. This is no longer a story of one witness. It is a story of crowds, hundreds of people, thousands of people, all looking up, at the same sky, at the same time, and asking the same question: what are we seeing? Civilian reports and aviation logs now show a new pattern called mass sightings. Not just in the United States, but in South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, different languages, different cultures, different governments, but the same description: bright objects, moving silently, changing direction instantly, appearing in formations, then vanishing. In some cases, entire neighborhoods stepped outside at once. In others, highways stopped as drivers pulled over to record what they saw. These were not secret military bases, not remote deserts, not restricted zones. These sightings happened over cities, over coastlines, over farmland, over highways, places where everyone could see them. This matters because mass sightings break one important rule of skepticism. You can doubt one witness. You can doubt one blurry video. But when hundreds of people see the same thing, at the same time, from different angles, it becomes much harder to dismiss. In several reported events, radar systems also detected unknown objects matching eyewitness locations. Not just cameras, not just stories, but instruments. And that changes everything, because now the question is no longer, did someone imagine it? The question becomes, what could create something so visible, so synchronized, so widespread? There are three main explanations often discussed. Possibility 1: human technology. Some believe these mass sightings are advanced drones or classified aircraft. But experts point out something strange. Why test secret technology over crowded cities? Why allow thousands of people to record it? Why repeat it in different countries? Military tests are usually hidden. These were not. Possibility 2: natural phenomena. Others say it could be atmospheric plasma, rare reflections, or space debris burning in unusual ways. But critics respond, natural phenomena don't usually fly in formation. They don't stop suddenly. They don't change direction as if responding to something. And they don't appear simultaneously across multiple nations. Nature doesn't coordinate like that. Possibility 3: something we don't understand. The third explanation is the most uncomfortable. that these objects may represent technology or phenomena beyond current science, not necessarily aliens, but something, not from any known military program, not from known weather patterns, not from known aviation systems, something unknown, and mass sightings raise a terrifying possibility. What if these objects want to be seen? There is another change happening. In the past, UFO stories stayed on the internet. Now they reach air traffic controllers, pilots, emergency dispatch lines, local governments. The public reaction is also different. Not panic, not hysteria, but curiosity. People don't scream anymore. They record. They upload. They compare notes. They ask, "Did you see that too?" And when thousands answer yes, it creates a new kind of awareness. This is no longer fringe. It is becoming normal. Mass sightings across continents suggest something important. These objects are not tied to one country. They do not respect borders. They do not follow political maps. They appear where people are, and that raises a deeper question. Are these sightings random, or are they part of a global pattern? Because if something appears in Brazil, Japan, the United States, and Europe, within the same time period, that suggests intent, not chance. For Americans, this trend matters for one reason: airspace safety. Anything flying without identification, without communication, without tracking, is a risk. Civilian aircraft share the sky, military aircraft share the sky, satellites depend on predictable paths, and yet, these objects ignore those rules. That's why governments now call them UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, not aliens. Not spaceships. Just something we cannot classify. So now the mystery is no longer, do strange things appear in the sky? They clearly do. The real mystery is, why are they appearing everywhere? Why now? Why together? And why do they seem unbothered by being watched? Because when unknown objects appear over multiple continents, in the same time period, it stops being a local mystery, it becomes a global one, and when the whole world looks up at once, the sky is no longer just empty space. It becomes a message, and we still don't know what it means. The truth is still hidden.